What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. We're going to do a quick update on Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. I'm going to run through it real quick. It is Saturday. People got stuff to do, including me. Definitely don't forget, we have a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out. Let's get into the video, see what's going on. All right, guys, as always, just a reminder, this is not financial advice, trading advice, or investment advice. Always do your own due diligence. Disclaimer scrolling on the bottom, and make sure you read it. All right, so Fear and Greed Index, we're going to skip the news headlines today. Like I said, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible and real simple, straight to the point. So we are at 40 still. No change since yesterday, still in the 40 in the Fear. And as of right now on the monthly, this is a pretty key support and resistance line right here for this month. It's just beginning. So if we were to close a monthly candle above the 93.50, I think that would be an extremely good sign. I want to also draw your attention to the 55 EMA, which is down here at right around the $5,000 range. I still think there's a good possibility we come down to retest that. Also, I wanted to remind you guys, this is my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. Definitely check it out. She makes all these t-shirts, hoodies. There's long sleeve t-shirts and hoodies aren't on here yet. You can just hit her up in the contact, but check it out. And yeah, that's a good, easy way to support the channel. Now, I want to remind you guys, definitely stop the video for a second or just hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. It helps out more than you know. I really appreciate it. Let's see how many thumbs up we can get, guys. Please help it out. Anyways, let's look at this symmetrical triangle we have had drawn in here with the thicker white trend lines or blue. I don't know if them are the ones. I'm colorblind, so bear with me on that. But anyways, as of right now in the weekly, we are still within this symmetrical triangle. The one thing I want to look at, the one thing that could be bullish here is looking at the weekly RSI. And as you can see, we are almost to the end of the week. If we are to close outside of this channel in the weekly, that's pretty bullish. Even though I'm extremely bearish here still, guys, that would definitely change my mind. Let's look at, the price action. I have the yellow lines here. You can see I have a falling, broadening wedge possible. A break of that, the measured move would be, and that would be the break of around 9,500, but the measured move of that would be 16.1, but obviously right here on this main trend line, right around the 17, let's see, that would probably be next week most likely, so around the 10.5, and you guys know the 10.5 is huge resistance and our last high right here, so if we were to break that, there's a good possibility we could head to 16. But in my opinion, we're going to head back down here. Like I said, this is my opinion, not yours. But we have a target down here of around 28, which is the bottom of this white trend line again. And we also have a $1,000 target that's possible. Guys, I'm not saying it's going here. I'm just showing you the possibilities. But these are definitely two possible downward targets. We'll take a look at the smaller time frames and see what's going on there. If you guys have been watching the channel, you knew way back here about 2 months ago we drew this in, and I've always kept it here just to show you how some of this times this stuff plays out in the RSI. And as you can see, it was inverse head and shoulders, and I said it was a possibility, and that's exactly what happened, even though I didn't think we were going to go that high. But as you can see, we have a rising wedge here. We have touched the top of it. If we were to close, and you never can use divergence on the RSI until the candle has closed, because obviously the RSI follows the body. But right now, if we were to close here, we have this high here in the RSI, and then we have a higher high in the price action than in the RSI. So let's just say we closed right here. That would be bullet or bearish divergence. And I do still believe we are most likely going to come retest the top of this around around 8150 to 8200, which is also the 0.236 fib on the retracement of this swing low to swing high. So that's a pretty confluent area right there around the 8200. But as of right now, as of making this video, it does look like she is trying to move up. And one of the things we've talked about is this rising wedge here that we broke out of right over here. If we came up to retest that, it'd be around the 10,050 range, somewhere in that area, which is a possibility. And if you look at the RSI, we would have room to do it down here. Although I think we're going to come down from here, but again, I could be wrong. And I will show you, let's go to the smaller time frames real quick, and I'll show you what areas that I am watching. Same thing in the RSI here. It does look like the RSI is ready to come down, but we'll see. Again, guys, I'm still bearish here. I think right here, let me zoom in so you guys can see it. I drew a Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low, and we got rejected right at the 0.618, right by the golden pocket zone, and have been coming down ever since. As of today, right now in this 4-hour candle, we got rejected at the 0.5 fib, but we are still getting support on top of all the EMAs in the 4-hour. So keep that in mind. But if you also look down here, let me get that out of the way. The 55 EMA is lining up with the top of this channel, and also the 0.65 fib. And that is a 0.65 fib of this from the swing high to the swing low. That's the retracement over here, which is the golden pocket area that we talk about quite often. And this is a good possibility to come down and retest this, and that's going to be around the 8200. And that is the area I'm looking for right now. We'll take a look at my lower targets too. I want to let me go back to the daily, because I have the golden retracement, or I'm sorry, golden retracement. We have the Fibonacci retracement here from this swing low to the swing high. And each one of these white numbers, the 8173 is the 0.236 retracement. The 0.5 retracement is 7351. 7674 is the 0.65, or I'm sorry, the 0.5. And then the 0.618 is at 6035. This would be a good area for this to retrace if we have topped out here. What I wanted to show you in the RSI is in the retracement, if we pass this 0.786 fib on this swing high to swing low here, which is around 9250, if we were to break through that, then we could be looking, at going for a higher high here around that 10,050 range. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. My main targets right now, as you guys know, 54 has been my target for quite some time, and actually now it is between 5,100 and 6,000 here, which would be if we're topped out here. These are gonna move if we move higher, but if we're topped out here, this would be good retracement zone, 60, 30, and 57, 50, 87. All right, so we talked about that. Let's go into Litecoin. Litecoin here, if we look at this as a bear flag, which it could very well be, the target out of this would get us back down to around the 4186 range. If we look at the RSI on the 4-hour in Litecoin, it looks bearish, guys. It looks like we're going to break down from this channel here, which is most likely what's going to happen in my opinion. That's why I think Bitcoin's going to be going down too, as Litecoin is a good indicator. And it does look like a bear flag here, so definitely keep an eye on that. We'll probably get some support down here around the $44 range, which is the 200 EMA also, so keep that in mind. Let's go to... So other than that, I mean, the area to watch for Litecoin would be the $50 range. If we break that, we're most likely going to come up and break the 51, and we could be coming up to do the same as in Bitcoin and retesting this pink trend line right here. And that would be all the way up to around $60 to $62 range. Let's go into Ethereum. Same thing with Ethereum, guys. It looks pretty bearish in the RSI. Looks like we'll be coming down to test this again and most likely break through. Let's take a look at the key areas to watch. Like I said, I'm just doing this real quick, guys. I don't have a lot of time right now. So I did the same thing. I drew the Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low. We got rejected at the 0.618, just like in Bitcoin. The 0.786 is around 222. If we break that, we may be coming up to test this top trend line here around 236. But if it comes down like everything else, let's just do a... If we looked at this like we were looking at Litecoin, this being a flagpole, this being a bear flag, and a breakdown at some point here, we'd be looking at around the 187 range, which is a lot of support and resistance all the way across here. So keep in mind, if this is a bear flag here, I'll put a target there real quick just to, and I'm sure I might make it big so we can keep an eye on that for tomorrow too. So it's definitely a possibility that 187. Let's put an arrow in there. If you guys are interested in trading, I'll leave a Prime XBT tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. You can trade Forex, gold, silver, oil, all kinds of stuff. It's probably has the most variety of things to trade. You can use your Bitcoin as collateral to trade the traditional markets, Dow, all that stuff. Definitely check it out. Like I said, I'll leave the tutorial up top. There's a link down below. Have some awesome promo codes for it. You can put in Savy50 and you get 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. You can use Savy25 with that also and get 25% off of your fees. Definitely check it out, guys. But remember, your 50% deposit, you can't withdraw it, but you can use it to trade with and help out with your fees and stuff. So check it out. I also have a couple more down there. Dudex. Dudex is great with its own risk management tool on it. And then we have Bybit, of course, down there. Definitely check them out. All of my links down there will get you a bonus for signing up with all of them if you are interested in trading. Just be careful. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose, and don't do super high leverage. So anyways, same thing that we were talking about and everything else. These fibs are huge right now. We are getting rejected at the 0.618, and I do think we're headed down, guys. I'm going to go back over to Litecoin and put a target in there too for looking at that as a bear flag. I'm going to go ahead and throw a target on just like I did over there. We'll see what happens in the video within the next couple days. We'll keep that here to check it out. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Click the CryptoSavy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you for sharing the videos, liking, commenting, and stuff. That helps more than you know. Take it easy. Have a great Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow.